Okay, welcome back to my Let's Play of Bloodborne on the PS4. Canehurst Castle, where we got this sweet armor set. Look at that, it's gorgeous. It's like Assassin's Creed shit. And we got a crown on our head because we beat Martyr Logarius, I guess. And we joined the Vile Blood Covenant, although we really won't do much with it, but I figured since we're there, we could join. So if we go over here, I think, we can go to this last slot, and there's the Corruption Rune symbol of the Vile Blood Oath, and a secret symbol left by Carol Runesmith of Bergenworth. Several runes contain a nuance of blood, including the rune of corruption associated with the Oath of the Corrupt. Pledgers to this oath are Canehurst Vilebloods, hunters of blood who find dregs for their queen in gold blood, particularly in that of hunters. Yet the corrupt are heretics in the eyes of the church and thus subject to the wrath of the executioners. Okay, so continue heal near death, I guess, whatever, you know, who cares. But we also got some chunks, so we can upgrade this to a +7, which takes it from a 96 to a 102, and then the arcane attack goes up, but we don't really, you know. I think that also increased its, did that increase its scaling? I thought it was at A. And do we get any new gems that we care about? Oh yeah, look at that, look at that, look at that. This boosts it when you're at full HP, this boosts it when you're near death. I think full HP is more useful, but I'll take the extra percentage for, you know, constant. Okay, blood tinge scaling. We haven't really seen any poison happen, have we? I don't know. I think probably just going with the attack up plus 9.1% is better. Probably. And then we can get this. Okay, so our blades should be pretty decent at this point in time. We're at 16 arcanes, insight, so we can spend some of that. I've got a lot of bloodshot eyeballs. Doesn't really matter. Alright, and then we have some souls to spend.
What is it? Very well.
Let's check out... I guess... No, never mind. Okay, so if we boost this all the way, we get up to 275. Go all here, we get 280. I mean, skill is definitely better than arcane, obviously. There you get 2 points, there you get 1 point. 1 point, 1 point. 2 points, 1 point. 2 points, 2 points. It's really... Yeah, it's just better to do that. As far as I can tell. 36 skill, baby. All the skills.
Well, good.
Anything left over we can buy. We can buy the Chikage now, which is the katana of this game. I have this in my my Blood Tinge playthrough that I'm also doing. It's pretty cool. The normal mode just uses skill for its attacks and stuff. But the alternate mode uses Blood Tinge, but you constantly lose health as you have it equipped. So the right eats away at the wielder's very essence. So, yeah. We can also buy the Evelyn, which you can also pick up in the castle. I missed it, technically. I ran right past it, but I wouldn't use it regardless, because you need 18 Blood Tinge to use it, and it's a Blood Tinge gun, so. There's the Canehurst armor set here, which would be pretty cool. I mean, it looks pretty sweet, but we're more regal than that. Come on. We don't need that shit. So, I guess we'll just buy a bunch of these. Alright, so now it is time for the Forbidden Forest. The Forbidden Woods, as they are sometimes called. If you have a phytophobia, this episode might make you cringe a little bit. What you say, guy? Oh, man. I want to dodge through it. Hold on. There you go. Now you dead. Yeah, these weapons are pretty good. I enjoy them. Ooh, what is this? What was I doing? How did that one go right through him? I don't know. What is happening? Where are you throwing that? That damage. 605. Just kills everything. And we will kill everything, because that's what we do best. Whoop. Oh, backed up into the fire, you dumb shit. Oh, God. Oh, God, fire. Oh, see. Come on, FromSoft. We've already been through here, though. We will go down this path, so I'll show you what that's about. Basically, you just run over, and then you fall. And it's, you know, whatever. You get dumped out over on this end of the village. And there should be... No? Okay. Yeah, there's these guys ahead of you. There's this big pit here. Yeah, I'll admit, I didn't notice it when I first played. I fell in. It scared me. I think there's crows at the bottom. Don't quote me on that. If you push any enemy onto it, though, it doesn't break. Or at least as far as I found. So that's baloney shit. Like, even if he burns it, it doesn't do anything. It just... Ah. Okay. Push that body on there. I mean, you can see an item down there, but is it really worth it? Is it really worth it, man? Yeah, you can see the crows sitting down there. I mean, it's not. They're just crows. I guess I can show you. If we do like a jump attack, it'll be cool. There you go. There you go. There, it's 4 antidotes. Now, if you determine that that is worth it, by all means, go ahead. For me, though, if I ever remember what's down here, then I'll never jump down here again. Pretty big if, though. What you say? Oh, if I just had, like, 5 more damage. Where did you come for? Oh, God, pitchfork guy. Alright, so... my time with the katana in my other playthrough has made me not remember the range of these things. It's short. It's very short. There we go. What's that? What? Did he call me a mother lover? Wow. Them's fighting words. Pungent blood cocktail. I should just start throwing that shit in people's faces. Well, let me get rid of this. Let me just start throwing this. Where is that? I passed right by it, didn't I? I'm gonna throw this in somebody's face. This guy. There's a guy right up here. I'm gonna throw it in his face. Ow! I said in your face. God, it goes right through him. What's the point of that? It's worthless. I hate it. Nah, I know it's not worthless. It's just not anything I need in my life. I'll stick to my pebbles. Those have worth. Alright, so we don't want to go through there because there's a lot of Molotov guys. And Molotov guys are basically cocks, you might say. We're going to go up this way again. And there's some doggies that we mercilessly slaughter. Now, if these were cats, I probably wouldn't kill them in their cages, so I guess you could say I'm a cat person. You could say that. I'm not ashamed. There's some crows up here. I'm not a crow person. I'm sure some people out there are crow people. Crow people. What a thought. There's the white church set, which also looks like ass. But feel free to have your own opinions. Crow people. Ba-da-ba-da-ba-da-ba. Oh, slick. It's always so slick. There's the beast roar. Look at that. One of the forbidden hunter tools made by irreverent Izzy. Borrow the strength of the terrible undead dark beast, if only for a moment, to blast surrounding foes back with the force of a roaring beast. Indescribable. What you say? Yeah, you say a lot. I was reading something, bro. Because the last line is the coolest. The indescribable sound is broadcast with the caster's own vocal cords, which begs the question, what terrible things lurk deep within the frames of men? That is pretty sweet. That's pretty sweet. So let's unequip this bullshit. So this costs, you need 15 arcane, which we happen to have. I don't know, I mean, we could potentially get 20 to use this. I might do that just for that. This uses 2 bullets, and we don't use bullets for anything else, so might as well. We'll check it out on one of these things. How about this? Not this gentleman. But this gentleman. Get roared! Yeah. It's basically like the Goku ability from the Souls game. This is basically the equivalent of spells in this game. It's just items that you need a certain amount of arcane to use, and they use bullets. That's spells in this game. If you don't like that, well then screw you. Ow. You're gonna get roared real good. That's awesome. PvP, also awesome. Maybe a bit more awesome, potentially. Like, it doesn't really do any damage. It's literally just the Goku ability. But, I mean, it's cool. It has use. Like, if they're about to attack or something. This guy, I'll show you. What's up, guy? No. See? uses a bunch of bullets, but like I said, I don't have any other use for him. Oh boy! Alright, this is an interesting part. Not the guy shooting at me. And we're gonna go kill him. We'll teach him a good lesson. Hey, more bullets. Give me that. More roars. Like, it's like, why does that take bullets? It doesn't make any sense. It doesn't make any sense, but there you have it. And there's a cannon. So there's that. Yeah, I mean, you can run around these little buildings and loot some stuff, but most of it's garbage. So really, you just want to run through. Well, you know, there's a residual effect. So, yeah, any moderately intelligent human being would have probably realized that running into an exploding cannonball would, you know, have an impact on your well-being. But, you know, I get by. I make do with what I got. I mean, hey, it lets us just kill more stuff. We all enjoy that. I mean, and I get to do that as many times as I want. You're not going to see me complaining about being able to do that. We will once again run through here. Oh, by the way, there is a trap here. I kind of want to trigger it, but now I don't. Alright, I really do. I mean, you can see it. I mean, really, who's looking up ever? But I guess since you knew about, presumably, the last trap, you can see this pile here. Do that. But... And yes, I know there's lanterns around here. I could talk to people, but really, they all just say bullshit. And I'm sorry if that offends somebody that works at FromSoft or did the voices or did the writing or whatever, but it's all kind of bullshit. There's really only one NPC you really need to talk to, and we already talked to her, so. Although, we actually need to talk to her again. I mean, that has its uses, let's be honest. That's not what I wanted to do, but it has its uses. I just get like 11 Molotov cocktails. That's unnecessary. Let's attempt this again. So we will bait out the one cannonball, which actually... Okay, No. Alright, what happened there? I'll explain it. I'll explain it in retrospect. What happened was I wanted to grab my souls, because obviously there was a bunch of souls there. But the souls were right, like, near the trigger for him to start the cannon fire. So that, what you're supposed to do, what I should have done originally, way back, was just run straight through. But I wanted to stop and kind of explain it, and by the time I had stopped, he had already started firing it. So I didn't have a chance to just run straight through. But that was what I was going to do this time. But since I had gotten my souls, I had stopped, and then well, you know, his cannonball kind of followed me. But hey, we get to do more of that. We get more bullets. We get more roars. Wow! I'll admit, even I thought that was going to hit me. But it didn't. So, pretty sure we're the greatest. Yeah, that wasn't nearly as cool as what I wanted to do. Oh boy, I was, yeah, I thought that was, that scared me. I'll admit, it scared me. But what if we run this way? I probably didn't do... Oh, no, it killed something. Well, then good. Good. Just want to ignore that dog. We just want to get our souls, get past the cannonball, get on with our lives. This dude's got my soul. We ain't allowing that for a second. Now the question is, does he start firing at this point? It sure seems like he's moving back there. But he's not actually firing, so I think we're okay. I'm betting if I grab whatever that is, though, we're gonna ignore it. There you go. Now once you kill this guy, then you can explore. Whoa! Should be able to fire it if you stand in just the right spot. You can fire it. You saw it. It said operate device. It's just very there. And there. It's just kind of disappointing, really. But there you have it. Kill that. I thought there was like a path you could roll through here. I must be mistaken. Must be over somewhere else. And then there's this over here, which has one of these guys. Everything dies pretty easily nowadays. Some more beast blood pellets, which we'll probably use on CD-ROM. Whoa! Oh, shit. That would have been cool. More roars. Yeah, so as I said, there's really not much to be looted here. You're not going to find some badass weapon. Just some bunch of blood vials and bullets. Blood and bullets. Which has to be the title of something somewhere. If there's not some form of media titled Blood and Bullets, I will be sorely upset. Okay. Here's an interesting area. So this is gonna come out. So yeah, again, very Resident Evil. This is just the Resident Evil area, I think. And yeah, if they hit you, it could hurt a lot and probably poison you. Just really if you have a problem with snakes. I, for one, don't really have a problem with snakes. But you might. You might. You might. The crow people might. drop down here. Got one of these dudes. Well, can we actually rocket him off the edge? Hold up. Just wasted a bunch of roars, but it's a good attempt. Oh, maybe over here we could have done it. Here you get to hear the wind really pick up. You get to look out there. Over there is, I'm pretty sure that's Bergenworth, unless I'm dumb. Yeah, it's not really that pretty. Okay. Climb over the big gears. Get some poison knives. Now that is a huge hint. Gigantic hint. Lure is effective, yes. So you're going to come out here. And like me, you're going to wander around. You're going to grab this. More poison knives, huh? And then you're going to go over here and you're going to be like, what's this? And then you're going to see this thing here, Despicable Liar. And you can't target him, so you talk to him.
Blimey, don't scare me like that. On a night like this, I took you for a monster. Oh, thank the stars, you're fairly normal. Was it you who put down that awful beast? Ooh, that thing had me trembling, frozen in my boots. And then you came along. Well, if you're a hunter, then would you know of any safe havens?
Withhold.
Oh yeah, of course not. I should have known. This whole place is falling apart once again. It's the curse of Yarnum.
Alright, so that's if you're kind of a normal person, and you may have even sent him to the chapel. Here's what Mangg does in his first playthrough. Oh, look, I got poison knives. Okay, now we're outside. Oh, God, look, a horrible creature. Die, foul beast!
Have you got a screw loose?
That's what Mangg does. I didn't even attempt to talk to him. Just instant attack. So yeah, he was fairly tough. And he'll do some pretty beastly attacks to you. You can see how much damage we do. Okay, not too bad. Beast Roar does pretty much nothing. Yeah. So we could... Well, in my first playthrough, I did use these poison knives. You just sit here, you poison them, and you wait for him to die. It's very easy, and it really feels like this is what they intended, which is strange.
You call me a beast? A beast?
FromSoft usually doesn't encourage cheesing, but here, like, it seems like that's what they really did. We could probably have a fair fight with this guy. We can finish him. Yeah, that's about as fair as I'll get. And so he drops a beast rune, and that's pretty much that. I think if you do send him to the chapel, he just starts killing people. He's one of those NPCs. That'll never really happen in my playthroughs. Okay, so we are missing one last thing from in here. Just right down there. You must accept fall. Yes, I shall. Because that's where you get the cannon. We won't be really using this at all because it's not going to be very powerful. But in my Blood Tinge playthrough, oh yeah. Oh yeah. You can look up videos already on YouTube of people with like full Blood Tinge build, fully upgraded cannon with the bone arrow, or bone marrow ash. Yeah, that's one-shotting people in PvP. It's crazy. Crazy cool. And it's a cannon, so it's a cannon. A one-handed cannon, but I guess that's about as good as you're gonna get. Nothing but insight. Now the oh yeah, here's the shortcut, which we will open later. Right. I don't remember how we open up. Oh no, the original shortcut. Actually, I think we're. To tell you the truth, I have no idea. I'll stop talking about that. Okay, so now we enter into the snake forest, which is filled with these guys. So be prepared. Three swipes of that. I like how the snakes at least go back into the head at the end. So they're not just kind of wriggling around. I can appreciate that. I think here is a shortcut. Actually, yes. I was gonna just hit it and move on, but that doesn't actually do anything. More antidotes! And there we open that door. So now that's our big shortcut. And every time you open that door, you're probably gonna get attacked by crows. Alright, I am not overly concerned by the snakes as far as being a threat. The snake-headed guys are pretty much the worst thing, because they can really hurt. The little snake clusters, well, my first playthrough, they were nothing. They didn't really pose a threat at all. The big ones, you just kind of have to cheese. These are the little ones. They'll attack you if you let them, but they're pretty easily one-shottable. So just do that. The downside of those things is they are pretty much everywhere. Like, especially in, like, this long grass. Yeah, they are all over the place. So you just got to keep mashing your lock on. Make sure you see them. Because they kind of hurt if they hit you. We will not let them. We will slay all the snakes. Oh, murky blood gemstone. Could be useful someday, maybe not. Don't need any of that. Just gonna kind of clear this out, pick up everything. Routine work. When you stick with just one weapon, you tend to be really ahead of the upgrade curve. Like, we were getting all the blood shards when we didn't need them, and now we're getting all the twin shards when we don't need them, so... We're going to be coming across something a little bit bigger than those shortly. Very shortly. Oh, there's this guy. Which does not really get staggered. But he does die. Ugh. Annoying. There's got to be a better way for me to kill those. We can... Yeah, I guess we can go up here. So here you'll see the big ones. It's going to be kind of a pain with my daggers, because I do not have the reach that I wish I had. Seems like that's our best method, as we dodge out of their lunge. Clear deep sea. I know about the deep blue sea. Damn good movie, that's for sure. Yeah, there's a lot of snakes, as I said. I wasn't exaggerating. I wasn't trying to bullshit you. There's a lot of snakes. It's kind of annoying. But, could be far worse. If this was Mirkwood, probably would have quit the game. There's an area around here, pretty... I think it's right over here, maybe? Yes. Yeah, there's snakes dropping from trees, all sorts of bullshit. Yeah, so right over here, we can drop down, which we will do. And you see there's these, the blue-headed alien things. Not a big threat, these regular ones. It's the other ones you gotta worry about. Which you'll see in a minute. Although maybe with the Beast Destroyer it won't be too bad. They do still freak me out, though. Not these ones. These just look like funny little aliens. No, I refer to these things. Yeah, that's more freaky. Also, they cast spells, which will probably rape your butthole. Fortunately, they did not. I don't know why they didn't cast many spells, but okay, so on and so forth. That was just basically a little detour that I wanted to show you. You don't have to go down there. And then we dump out here. There was a note here. When I first played, it was like, beware the water. So I was so terrified of this little pond, but I don't think there's anything in there. I never checked, admittedly. But I'm pretty sure there's nothing. There's a giant pig here, though. Who's gonna be trying to do some giant pig stuff. Oh, right in the face! That was a pretty sweet lunge attack. I want to beat the boss of this area before this video is done. So that is our goal. Maybe dodge? No, because then we still get... Can't break his poise. Probably have to be even more evasive than that. Can't just do a one-shot go. This opens up a shortcut to that other thing that we saw. Alright, then we will head back this way, past the piggy. And there'll be some stuff in the water here. If we go this way. I think we can get a ruin? It's just those slow-moving ghoul people, whatever. Straight out of The Walking Dead or something. Moving on. This is where we really want to get to. There's another pig who will burn himself to death. I've seen it. I mean, he doesn't get stopped by the fire. but that's a minor detail again. Jesus, buddy. Calm yourself. Okay. I think if we go up this way, if we go down the other direction, we go to the boss. If we go up here, I think we can get another rune. Yep, clockwise metamorphosis. See, I'm learning stuff. Alright, so now with our 88k souls in jeopardy, let's go beat the boss. Boss is pretty well, I guess I shouldn't say that. I could see how people have trouble with it. It is kind of the Ornstein and Smo of this game, I suppose. Except there's 3 of them instead of 2. Best of luck. So, it's kind of who you want to kill first. I guess I rank it somewhere between Ornstein and Smo and the Skeleton Lords. I want to kill this fire guy first, because then it's just kind of a melee thing. It's just a matter of ripping him up. He will want to avoid being ripped up, as you can imagine. Well, that's new. Well, it's not new. I knew it happened. I just didn't know it happened this soon. It doesn't really change much. Well, actually, it does. Forget most of what I say, really. Okay, so that's the fire guy down. Let's see what B-Shore does. It does knock them back. Interesting. Beast Blood. There we go. They're skipping most of their really horrible attacks, which is nice of them. Alright, quit being a dongler. There we go. Alright, so now when there's just one left, it gets a little bit more tricky. Oh, shit. Forgot I was not on B-Shore anymore. R2 is basically our best bet. They really haven't done any of their horrible attacks. This fight is not this simple, but okay. Like, I swear, there's a move he does where he summons giant snakes out of the ground. I'm not bullshitting. I've seen it multiple times. And there's also moves where they kind of like extend their arms very far outwards and it will hit you and like send you flying. That was basically just 3 regular enemies. I don't... Maybe because I have less than 15 insight. That might be the difference. Now, see? That's the difficulty mode. That's the difficulty mode. Alright. We will return. We won't attempt Bergenworth till next time. Bergenworth is a very short area, but there's another boss battle involved, and so on and so forth. So there you go. That fight made drastically easier. At least, I mean, I could be wrong. That could just be a glitch or something that they did, but I had only 8 insight. Last time, in my first playthrough, I had like 25 or 30 or something like that, so That could be it if you're having trouble. Okay, we still don't have the chunk. We need more chunks, so... There's the cannon. Which starts at 200 damage, but you need 30 strength in order to use it. It doesn't have great blood tinge scaling, but... gets pretty crazy from what I understand. Blue, 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 blue. No. Blue. Just the arcane attack, but... it doesn't seem... unless somebody corrects me, but by the time people see this, it might be too late, but... I guess I'd still like to know. That just doesn't seem... at my arcane level, that just doesn't seem worth it. If it was arcane scaling, then maybe that would be worth it. But I don't have any of those. Only... yeah, I have blood tinge scaling, but... doesn't mean anything. Alright, and then we can check out these runes that I got. We got, so we've got the clockwise, which is max HP plus 5, max stamina plus 10. We've got plus 3 max vials held up. We've got visceral attacks restore 200 HP. We've got, bolt damage reduction plus 5%. Like, who's really going to put that? I guess some enemies do that. If you're having trouble with Dark Beast Parl, maybe you want that, but alright. Slow poison resistance plus 100, and then temporary boost to transform plus 50. Now, is that combined with my Beast Blood Pellet? Is that like what I want? That might be what I want. So if I use this... okay, do we want anything other than just more blood echoes? We could put on this for more roars. But I think max stamina plus 10 is pretty good. So there we go. So now Beast Blood Pellets might be really good. I can't buy anything because I don't have enough insight. Okay, let's level up some more. 40 skill. I think 40 skill should be enough. I think that's what the number we're going for. And then 20 endurance. Nice round numbers except for strength and blood tinge. So now, I guess I'd go to 20 arcane at this point. Alright, so that is going to wrap up this. We did Forbidden Woods. We didn't explore the whole thing. We did miss a chunk of it. Not a huge amount. There's just more snake people and more big snakes. And there's some items you can grab. I think maybe a blood chunk I missed. But we beat the boss, so there you go. Next time we'll be going into Bergenworth and fighting CD-ROM. And then after that, shit gets real. Let me tell you. Alright, so my name is Mangg. Game you're watching is Bloodborne. I'll see you in the next part.